1945, March 2nd, 1945. His remains remained unknown for 74 years. 77 years later, we finally laid him to rest in River Grove, Illinois, at St. Joseph Cemetery. He was no different than hundreds of thousands of former service members before him or after him. He expected nothing more special than anybody else, but what made him special is that we, as a nation, never gave up on bringing him home. And that's what makes us an incredible place to live, is we will never forget those who are not home, and we will always do whatever it takes to bring them home. So if you have not heard of Sergeant Wendell, Francis Wendell, Weimer's Flash, please look him up. He's one of our greatest generation, who because of his sacrifice, because of what he never got to enjoy, a family, children, grandchildren, we all sit here today. So thank you. Next, I would like to ask the Nightengales. Let me give you a little introduction to the Nightengales. Rose San Diego is with the Chicago Nightengales. Ladies, could you please come up? The Chicago Nightengales are a healthcare professionals organization who promote health and wellness throughout the Chicagoland area. And also, one of their primary beliefs is that volunteerism is an individual responsibility. Think about that, right? If we're not volunteering some of our time doing something good for somebody else, we're not really fulfilling what we should be doing in our lives. Volunteerism is an individual responsibility. Today they're here presenting blankets that they've made. They're going to be presenting them to 8 of our veterans. So ladies, please. And if I could have Rose come up. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Lorenzo. We are so honored here today to celebrate you, of course, the veterans. We cannot thank you enough for your service to our country. And though it's been a really difficult year, past almost 2 years, we as frontliners would like to pay it forward and give these blankets we have made. They're no-sew blankets that each individual of our volunteer organization has made by hand, with care and love with their hands. So we hope you appreciate them. It's just a small thank you for all that you have contributed to our country. Again, thank you, veterans, and happy Veterans Day.
I'd like to have the following veterans come up to be presented a blanket. Jim Colello, George Batson, Paul Calabrese, David Ruiz, Len Hannick, Barney Duffler, and Ted Shevchik. Ladies, you're all yours. However you want to do it. I think they'd love to see them.
Hey, can you take them out and show them?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Gentlemen, I think everybody would love to see those blankets. Let's see them.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Did you take your blanket? Can I see that, Barn? Can I see yours, Ted? Oh, wow. You got a flag one. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Also, if I can have Tom Hydra.
Tommy.
Tommy? The other guys.
We try to pull a fast one on you, Tommy.
Yeah, so you do like a picture.
Let's see it, Tommy. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see your blanket. Beautiful. Very nice. Wow. Very nice.
Very nice.
In our bag, the individual who hand tied the blanket is right there. So
Interesting.
Oh, it tells me who made it.
Wow, that's on each bag, right? On each bag.
each bag
That's
has
nice.
the name
Yeah.
of the lady who tied the blanket.
Is that right? Wow. Very nice.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Rose, please wait, and then please have a seat.
Guys, have a seat. Yeah. All right. Thank you
So,
so much. Thank you
amongst
so much.
a bunch of outstanding individuals, volunteers, family members. Oh, I did forget
you so much.
also
so
to
much.
thank
I'm gonna take a
Peter
selfie
and
with you.
Marguerite,
Okay.
who actually beat Mary here today and had started getting things set up for her. So Peter, Marguerite, thank you. And as I always say, you know what, the veterans could never do what they do without support from family and supporters, great supporters that we do have. So amongst such great individuals, I'd like to introduce one more individual, Steve Pizzello. And I know that that's how to pronounce it right, because I'm Italian, all right? So Steve, if you'd come up to the front, please. So let me tell you all a little bit about this extraordinary gentleman here. First of all, he's 98. So, I mean, that's extraordinary in itself. Second of all, he's a member of our greatest generation. He's a World War II Army veteran, Sergeant Marines. He's a World War II Army veteran. He served in Germany with the 71st Regiment, 44th Infantry Division. And
Hooah!
so they went from France through Germany, all the way to Austria. When finally the war in Germany was over, they were on their way back to the States, thinking they were going to go to the Pacific, but they got lucky and the war ended. So he ended up staying in the United States after that. But while he was serving in World War II, he was awarded the Bronze Star twice. You know, and it wasn't something like, yeah, he just showed up for the fight. Literally, he ran 300 meters to save one of his fellow soldiers and carried him to safety in the middle of a hail of bullets. To me, I mean personally, it should have been something huger than a Bronze Star, but Bronze Star is an awesome award too. But that act alone is just amazing. And none of us really know how we would react, you know, and I'm sure Steve would tell you the same thing. You know, everybody says, oh, well, what would you do? You never know until you're there. And then you do what you got to do. And then sometimes we get called heroes and sometimes we don't. And it just doesn't matter because we do it for those that are with us. So after his service in the war, he married a lovely lady who he had 2 daughters with who are here with us today. He also, continuing his service of giving back to fellow man and womankind, he joined the Chicago Police Department in, I believe it was 1950, is that right, Steve? So he served in the Chicago Police Department 33 years and retired as a detective sergeant from the Chicago Police Department. Amazing career. He retired in '86, being one that just had to do something. For the next 26 years, he volunteered at a food pantry that he and several of his friends put together. I don't know if he's finally slowed down or not. We didn't really get a chance to talk. But until just a few years ago, he was still volunteering at the food pantry. I know I'm proud to have him amongst us today. I'm honored, and I know that the Nightengales also have a special presentation for him.
Thank you, Steve, for your service. Again, Chicago Nightengales feel honored to present you with this blanket we made. For our country, we are so proud of you and your dedication, not only overseas, but to here locally. Food pantry is so important to the community, and God bless you. You're just wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hooah! Wow. Very nice.
Oh, and let's hear a few words from Steve. If he's like me, he's always got something to say.
I have not too much to say, but I appreciate this, and I want to thank all of you that are here. And, well, a lot of them are. I wish there were a lot more of us that would be here today. And we had a lot of fun, even though we were in a war and things were really bad, but still we kept ourselves real busy and we enjoyed each other's company. And really, there's so many guys that I miss that you become a family, and you depend on one another to keep yourself alive, and which we did. And a lot of us came back, thank God. But I'm glad to see all of us here, and God bless all of you guys.
God bless you, Steve. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? Let's get a picture up here with Steve, all the veterans. Let's get up here and make them part of our family. All the vets, all the